All right, check it out. So I've been messing around with Claude, and I had this idea a while back to create like a Minecraft-inspired letter learning game for Fisher. And anyway, I did the setup because I didn't have a lot of time. But I created a mock-up for it, so I thought I'd see if it could make it. So anyway, so I input this mock-up that I had made, right? And it's pretty detailed, pretty cool, but really it had a lot of things that needed to be like sorted out so it could work properly. Anyway, I gave it this Minecraft inventory looking mock-up, right? Where like an item shows up and it's not clear here, but the user's supposed to guess the letter that it starts with and enter it or whatever. So it ended up coming back with something that looked like this, right? After a couple of prompts. So it gave me this, which I thought was pretty close. So I took a screenshot of it, brought it over to Canva, and I mocked it up to look a little nicer and to have some additional functionality, right? So now I sent it back this in response. And I told it that the user should be able to pick a category. Up at the top, there should be a row of 7 items from that category that show up, and it should go through them one by one, displaying the item in the main area. And the user's supposed to guess the first letter, the letter that it starts with, and hit enter. If they get it right, the background should turn green in the box at the top. If they get it wrong, it should turn red. Also, if they get it right, it should appear down below the main window in a row there for the ones that are gotten correct. Also told it to increment the score and to give a summary, right? So check it. This is what it came back with. So it came back with this, which is, like super impressive. It's got 3 different categories that I can select from, right? And it randomizes the items that show up. So like we see donut there for now, but we go to animals, or sports, or back to food. It's got a new lineup of items up here now, right? I'll just go with animals because it's easy to do. Let's do that. So if I put in H for horse and hit enter, right? It worked. Like it turned green up here because I got it right. The score incremented by 1, and the horse image appears down here, right? And it moves on to the next one in the list. So now let's say I put like D for ant or something and hit enter, right? I got it wrong, so it turned it red, did not increment the score, did not show up down here. All right, I'll just go through here real quick and do this. I'm not sure what it wants for this one. I've tried this like multiple times. Maybe the salamander or something because I've tried lizard and gecko. J for jellyfish. All right, C for cat. D for dog. And then I get a summary. Like it's nuts. And the score is correct up here. Like the colors have changed properly or whatever. Like I get a total readout, and then I guess it was wanting iguana instead of that's kind of funny. Anyway. But yeah, I could like select another category or hit play again. It's gonna randomize them for me and I can start over. Dude, it's just crazy. It took maybe an hour with like doing the stuff in Canva with it, from like reprompting a couple times. But this is like version 6 that it started doing it. Anyway, tell me what you think.